Hello. For my final creative project, I decided to recollect the videos and photographs that I took last summer when I visited St. Petersburg with my family, and talk about some facts about these places. So here we are in the Hermitage Art and Culture Museum. It was founded in 1764 when Empress Catherine the Great acquired an impressive collection of paintings from the Berlin merchant Johann Ernst Goskowski. It attracted 4,956,524 visitors in 2019, ranking it 8th among the most visited art museums in the world. The Hermitage Museum includes over 3 million works of art and world culture artifacts. This is a photograph that I took of the Narva Triumphal Arch. We got to this place by taking the metro, which is one of the most beautiful metro stations from all around the world. This is a photo of my father with a communist sign that we saw at the metro station. He's a fan of Russian history, so when he saw that sign, he wanted to remember that moment forever and asked me to take a picture of him with that sign. Back to the Narva Triumphal Arch. This arch was built in 1814 to commemorate the Russian victory over Napoleon. This wooden structure was constructed on the Narva Highway with the purpose of greeting the soldiers who were returning from abroad after their victory over Napoleon. The architect of the original Narva Arch was Giacomo Quarengi. The program was meant to be a response to the Arc Triomphe de Carrousel in Paris, originally erected to celebrate Napoleon's victory over the Allies at Austerlitz. This is a photograph that I took of Catherine I's palace. This place is unbelievably huge, measuring 8,600 square feet. It is located 30 kilometers south of St. Petersburg. It was the summer residence of the Russian Tsars. More than 100 kilograms of gold were used to gild the complex stucco facade and numerous statues erected on the roof. When the German forces retreated after the siege of Leningrad in World War II, they intentionally destroyed the residence, leaving only the hollow shell of the palace behind. Soviet archivists had managed to document a fair amount of the interior before the war, which proved of great importance in reconstructing the palace. And in this photo you can see myself in the reflection of one of the mirrors of the palace. And now we are at the Peterhof Palace, which is a series of palaces and gardens located in Peterhof, St. Petersburg. It was commissioned by Peter the Great as a direct response to the Palace of Versailles in France. The architect between 1714 and 1728 was Domenico Tresini, and the style he employed became the foundation of the Petrine Baroque style favored throughout St. Petersburg. This palace, assembles along with the city center, is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is the Church of the Savior on Blood. Its construction began in 1883 during the reign of Alexander III, 2 years after the assassination of his father Alexander II. The church was dedicated to be a memorial to his father. Estimates suggest that the construction cost 4.5 million rubles. The construction was completed during the reign of Nicholas II in 1907. In July 1970, management of the church passed to St. Isaac's Cathedral, and it was used as a museum. The proceeds from the cathedral funded the restoration of the church. It was reopened in August 1997 after 27 years of restoration, but has not been reconstructed and does not function as a full-time place of worship. I decided to take this class because I wanted to understand better what I saw back then. And now I realized that it was the most important trip of my life. It was full of history, and I saw all these amazing places, but I didn't really know Russian history the way that I do now after taking this class. And by connecting the things that I learned with the videos and photos that I took, I thought that it was going to be a pretty special project for the class and also for myself. Thank you for watching this video, and please stay safe and healthy. Thank you for this semester.